getting trying to get in some sort of shape. So the timetable, he's starting to pick it up now. He's still, in my opinion, just watched him. He's still a ways away from participating in practice or something like that.
In any contact. What about just tonight as far as the readiness of your team? What do you think? Or you're going to find out?
Yeah, we're going to find out. I don't think any coach truly knows. The exhibition season is such a different thing. The guys are playing, not playing. We've had several days now, from our last game until now to practice, try to work on some things. Obviously this is a tough environment. Boston's good. They're coming off a game where I'm sure they feel like they didn't play as well as they'd like. And generally, a team as good as they are is going to respond. So, and it's our home opener. So we're probably going to face a pretty good onslaught to start the game. We just got to be ready for it. Calm our nerves a little bit. There's always some nerves on opening night for the guys, and kind of play through whatever happens early on and settle in the game.
Coach, how would you assess how Brandon and Monte looked during the preseason and practice playing together?
Well, we didn't have a very good preseason. I think those two guys played well together, though. I'm not basing it just on preseason. I'm based on last year's, too. They get along. They pass the ball to each other. They move the ball to their teammates. I haven't really seen any issues. Last year was a very sort of strange year to try to evaluate guys on. Make the trade for Monte, caught him a little bit unaware, and he came in, and we played much better after the trade. So we can judge something on that. But now, we've had a full camp and a new season starting, so we'll see.
It's your fourth year with Brandon. What have you seen from him as far as improvements go? What do you think he needs to do to kind of break through that next level?
Well, just become more efficient. I feel like as time has gone on, he's continued to try to take better shots. When his feet are set, and he's behind the 3-point line, and somebody's driving and kicks it to him, that's his shot. He's a very reliable shooter there. He's got a nice floater, he can make. He's gotten better around the basket, but still not, not where he needs to be, or he's going to be, I don't think. And it's just he occasionally still takes kind of the dribble step back shots, and just they aren't high percentage shots for him yet. But as long as he takes his shots, he likes to play, and he's been easy to deal with, easy to coach. This is a big year for him. Obviously.
Do you worry at all about the contract thing, about that weighing on him, or how you handle that?
Charles, you got to be standing. You're supposed to have an X on the ground. Look, you never know how that's going to affect today's player. Some guys can play right through stuff like that, and some guys succumb to it. It's just, you never know. You never know how it's going to affect somebody.
Talk about Mike Dunleavy and why he's been such an effective player for you guys coming off the bench.
Well, he's a good player. Mike's a good all-around player. He's an excellent shooter. He has good size. He can put the ball on the floor and make plays for other people. And he enjoys that role of coming off, kind of feeling the game and coming off the bench, and almost every night, if not every night, he comes in and does productive things. I think he's a better defensive rebounder than people think. He's kind of sneaky. He'll take a charge on people, and so he's a very good all-around player.
For guys like him, high draft picks, spend a considerable amount of time as a starter to embrace that role, is that unusual?
I don't know. Maybe. I think one of the things that guys when they get a little older, it's not that Mike's old or anything, but if you can, it sure makes the sort of the progression of your career go a little bit smoother. Some guys are resistant to any sort of change, and they blink their eyes, they're out of the league, they can't figure out what happened. It's because they didn't want to embrace a different role. Mike can certainly start. If something happened, I had to start Mike tonight, I would. He and I have talked about it on many occasions over the last year or so, and he's just comfortable in that role for us right now. So that's what we'll keep doing.
It looks like your bench really can be productive. You need it to be productive. You're talking about Mike, Larry, Bato. They're all going to get considerable time.
Yeah, we need. Look, we're the type of team. We need everybody to play well. to break through and be a much improved team. We can't have just 2 or 3 guys playing well. We need everybody that plays in the game. We've got a bunch of big guys that 3 or 4 or 5 of them are going to play on any given night. We need those guys to come in the game and be productive. Block shots, rebound, run the floor, things like that. We're still, even though we've become a longer team and changed personnel, we're still one of those teams where we need several, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys playing well on a given night to beat the quality teams.
Midday with Hinton still out, his role increases a bit more. Certainly in the rotation.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, Urs and Sam are starting, and Larry, Epe, Joe. We'll just see how the game's going tonight. Definitely play. We'll see how the game's going.
And coaches love practice, but are you kind of glad you're finally getting to play after all this? This is long awaited. Coach, get a game season underway.